How's it going, guys? It's your boy IndexYT. I'm gonna be showing you guys how I use the alternator to catch my solo win. Now, the alternator is a very overpowered gun when you have disruptor rounds. You gotta kind of be slick with the gun too, because you can't really just hold down the R2 button and spray and pray. No, you gotta be more precision wise, strategic with your shots. It's more like as if you're swaying bullets. That's how the bullets are. Now, when you're more precise and you start to tap fire, it's much more easier. Now, let's get into this video.
This is your champion.
A level 14 is champion. Okay. See, the thing about solos for me is I like to drop near the circle, sometimes in the circle, so I can kind of get situated. Now, the thing is, when it comes to solo modes, finding shield and like attachments for your gun, it's very easy to find, regardless if you're in the circle or not. Most of the time, sometimes I find what I need in the circle, so I just can sit there. I'm just able to sit there, you know. As of anybody else in solos, people like to third party a lot, and when you get in one fight, you think it's much more easier to just fight, loot, and then be fine. No, there's always another person that's nearby. Now, me specifically, I'm sorry, it's my first time commentating, but me specifically, I like to land wherever my options are. Like, sometimes I just like to go for it. As you can see, I got a purple shield right now. Nice little hemlock. So that just tap fired him. Now he thinks I'm not gonna follow him. Of course, I'm gonna jump down. Hello. I can't believe he hit that shot.
Enemy taken out.
Let's see. Light ammo. Alternator. Take that.
Need to recharge my shields.
I think Apex Legends, EA has done a great job with this game, specifically for solo modes, because you know, it's very easy to be good in squads, but some people need to get the feel of, hey, what if I was playing solos? What exactly would I do without my teammates? And I think a lot of people don't know what to do in solos. That's why most people, they hide and they camp. But it's okay, because you would think hiding and camping is bad. No, to be honest, when you just grasp like your strategy and you grasp what's going on in the area, it makes you think like, hey, I think it'd be better if I just sit in here and hold on, you know what I'm saying? Things like that, but you gotta know what to do.
30 seconds.
Right now, I'm just waiting to get my attachments for my alternator, get it going, you know, get it started. First kill, though, I got 1 kill. Of course, I'm gonna take the Peacekeeper, though, because my hemlock is more equipped, and you know, heavy ammo, it slows people down. So, like heavy bullets, they're very, how do you say it? Like, look, for instance, see how just heavy it is?
Warning. Killed an enemy in progress.
Oh, got an alternator. Let's see if oh, disruptive rounds. See? Now I'm ready. Gotta hurry up and loot. I know I hear somebody. I hear somebody very close. Got my attachments. I know for a fact that somebody's over there. Hold on. I'm gonna catch this dude.
They might have seen you.
What's crazy is this guy didn't even notice me in the window. I was fighting so many people in this house, it was just crazy. Now watch how I use my alternator. you don't really want to spray and pray unless you got a great shot and great timing to just spray. Now you really want to pre-fire / tap your R2 button. The alternator is very great when you have this up. As you can see, he was in my sight. He was planning on going upstairs. Now I can spray and pray because he's not going to drop off the stairs. I'm catching him by surprise, but you got to pay attention to when you shoot. You got to mostly tap and then spray. And the best thing I learned about people that run to the side or that's running, shoot in front of them. Shoot a little bit in front. So that way when your bullets is spraying, your bullets is most likely going to be behind somebody if you aim at them. So when you shoot, you want to shoot in front of them so your bullets just drags along and hits their body. The alternator is very overpowered and people need to start using it. Epic did a great job. I said Epic, Tweak. Apex did a great job using disruptor rounds for this gun. RE45 is good, but it doesn't give me the leverage and the stability that like the alternator does. Now watch. I just know somebody's gonna come and just get that feeling, you know, you're at the edge of circle. There's always people that wants to come to the edge of circle so they can grasp on their strategy, grasp on their situation, and grasp how they're gonna play out the rest of this game.
Anybody else want to get caught lacking in this bitch? Go on.
No. Just watch how my alternator shreds.
If you ain't got a gold backpack, you pretty much fucked. Like, no cap.
Hold on, I hear somebody. Hold on. Here we go.
Enemy taken out.
Up close, in a close gunfight, the alternator shreds. Do you see how much the alternator shreds? Like, it's very powerful in close combat. And it's... One second, let me let you guys see this fight. Just check out the alternator. It's really amazing. And it's like the stability of the gun helps you gain more accuracy when you fire. Unlike the R301 that has a fast fire rate, which makes your shots just very hard to hit. And the R99, which is more of a spray. You don't pray, you just spray, because most likely your shots are gonna hit if you're very close. The alternator is a great distinction between the R301 and the R99. It's just in the middle of both. Nice fire rate, nice accuracy.
You jump down, it's over.
30 seconds until close. You're being aimed at.
So as a distinction, do you see how when somebody just runs in, when you spray and pray, how the shots just seem to miss? You want to tap fire. Always, especially when an enemy is unaware where you are, it's way easier to just tap fire, because that way when they turn around and they address where you are, that's when you could just spray. When they come in, you tap, because as you get those hits and it starts to drain their shield, they'll be ready to just die. And the alternator is very, very strong in close quarter fights. Even sometimes mid-range, if you tap fire. Right here is where my alternator came in clutch for me. Especially when I started to panic and not know what was happening. You see how my shots just shred? Get the R301 for a follow-up.
Shit.
R301 is a great secondary because as soon as your alternator shreds someone's health, that's when you can use your R301 for mid-range or even for a faster fire rate, just to drain them and get ready for the enemy for the next enemy to walk through the door or run up on you when you're unaware. And one thing you gotta realize is, even without a barrel stabilizer to help adjust your accuracy for when you shoot, the Alternator is a pretty good gun, because if you can just work on your tap fire shots, it is way easier to drain an enemy's shield than actually still do just amount of damage with a barrel stabilizer on it and without. For me personally, whenever I shoot at somebody, I like to reload even if I didn't put a whole clip in them, just so that way, just in case I need it, I can reload and have more ammo.
Need to recharge my shields. 30 seconds until close.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Kills was that? How many kills was that? Let me see how many kills that was. 12 kills. Oh my.